We must understand that everything in this world is about efficient management. You see companies which work with the energies of the earth, which include some of the top corporations of the earth, which is built on ideas. Everything comes down to management. But the problem with us humans and going behind our carnal desires, which dates back to 50,000 years and much more, is that we want to be successful like just any other company. And we do things according to our carnal desires without getting into the intricacy of management. Because management is all about success. A life which is managed properly is successful. A life with discipline, with dedication, with purpose, with a sense of commitment is what differentiates all individuals from being successful with the energies of the earth or being driven by the carnal instincts and getting lost in the world. But then, when people associate with people who work with the energies of the earth, who are efficient in management, who can anticipate changes, who can anticipate problems, who can anticipate success, and who has the experience to get things done, we should respect the sense of management within every individual who has the experience, who has the wisdom to get things done. But unfortunately, our carnal desires move with our cravings of our bodies. So when we associate with someone who is the most efficient in management, who has a vision, who has a commitment, who has a purpose, and who knows how to get things done through experience, we should value it. The only difference between you and someone who can be unsuccessful is that you do not value management, you do not value the qualities of an individual to get things done because of experience. Experience just doesn't come from going through years of work. It comes from wisdom, it comes from anticipation, it comes from intuition. And a huge percentage of the world's population do not have it. So once you get acquainted by people who have that kind of management skills, which makes all the difference between being successful with the energies of the earth and not being successful and being a failure, you should respect that sense of intuition, that sense of abilities to be successful. But again, unfortunately, the carnal instinct, within individuals supersedes that kind of intuition by which they can be successful, provided they go along with the person who's gifted with such abilities. And then their carnal desires again drives them into foolish practices. This is seen in the stock markets also, If you have to make money, you have to go through a systemized system of investing. You cannot live anything to chance. You cannot live anything to your greed. The more greedy you are in the stock markets, the more you lose because your impulse, your carnal desires get ahead of you. And then the more greedy people are, the more they lose everything in the stock market. So the ideal system in a stock market is to follow a sense of clear direction, a sense of purpose. In case you're choosing a company in the stock markets, it should not be from a point of view of money. It should be from a point of view of what the purpose of the company is. What is the bottom line? What is the company doing? What is the product? What is the end game of the product? See, for TCS, the software company in the world, or for Amazon, it's helping so many people. It's helping millions of people. And millions of people are being helped. Millions of people are also growing along with the stocks, along with 2 or 3% of the company owners. And each of them are successful. And the company works along with the energies of the universe. I'm just quoting maybe one company. It can be many companies, top companies in the world, which works along with the energies of the earth, which works along with the idea. So when you see people with the management abilities, don't let your carnal desires get ahead of you. Follow them, because that is the fastest way to success. The fastest way to go with the energies of the earth and be successful in your life on earth, and also have meaning in the yesterday, today, and tomorrow by contributing to the future generations in the ideas that you generate, in the work that you do, in your work ethics, your sense of dedication, your sense of purpose, along with the energies of the earth. New companies will generate new ideas for people into the future. The children into the future will be blessed. The future generations will be blessed. The unborn child in the future will be blessed, along with you being remembered as a source of inspiration in your lifetime. Your energies will move with the source code of all life, the source code of God. Let's replenish our earth. One of the foremost things in life which makes a difference in you being completely contented in the purpose of your life, or living a life which is of the day-to-day cares of life, which includes getting everything for your bodily needs and purpose within the carnal instinct, or to find a deeper purpose in life with the universal energies. Now, I think most of us humans have the ability to forecast our lives, to see the greater picture of our lives. But unfortunately, nearly most of us succumb to the daily cares of living, which means that we are bothered about making something immediate gains, about our own surroundings, about the society we live in, about yourself. Or when I mean ourselves, it means also the families, also maybe the near and dear ones, also people who might be the closest to you. But just move away from this and then go into a larger picture of your life. You're here for a particular period of time. And if we are going to be just like any other living species on earth, which is just bothered about the immediate needs. Take for instance the best of German Shepherd pets, or the best of pets within your house. They do not have a larger picture. They are bothered about the next meal, the next good feast they will have, or the best of surroundings which they'll have for the next day or immediately, So that is the kind of attitude, that's the kind of wavelength which we have moved into as a society. And then we start to pat each other, saying that our state of affairs are the best, in terms of the very micro thinking, without the larger picture. It's a micro view of your life which makes us one with most other species, and also which drives us with the carnal instinct just like any other animal. The micro view of our lives makes us one with most other species. I think the only difference which the godly energy, which the universal energies has given us humans, is to see the larger picture of our lives, the purpose for which the life is within the human body. We must understand the human body is just a vehicle, and we should give it importance in terms of nourishment and all kinds of things that we do for the human body in terms of the small time span on earth. But the greater purpose of your life is the purpose of your soul within the human body, within your self. And if you are going to negate that and treat it as just other species on life, we do not bring any kind of meaning to our lives on earth, which can be compared to any other life form on earth. So what is the difference in your human form, within the soul, within our bodies? The soul within our body should have a larger purpose with the future of the earth. All our activities, all our ambitions, all our creative energies must be focused in today's time for the future of the future generations. And in doing so, we are blessed. So what we need to do is move away from the micro thinking of our lives. But it's quite easy to say that, It's quite easy to say to move away from the micro thinking. But then again, we are caught up in the daily cares of life. We are caught up in trying to satisfy only our carnal desires. And we should understand, without a larger purpose of life, our life continues to become meaningless. Our lives are moving into the pathway of getting to be meaningless because we are driven by that same animal instinct like just other species of life on earth. The carnal instinct which was 50,000 years ago. But once we start to understand the difference of our ability in terms of moving from the micro thinking into the macro thinking, which means that moving away from the viewpoint of your immediate self and getting into the bird's eye view, the eye view of an eagle, which sees a vast expanse of your life, which sees the expanse of your life that you have lived till date. And in case you have not moved into the energies of the earth, which sustain all life today and into the future, envision your life into the future, which will sustain the life of the future generations, which will improve the lives of the future generation. Thereby you will get into a purposeful work, a purposeful employment, a purposeful idea which germinates into the future, which becomes the most promising companies, which flourishes into the future. That is the difference which you can make in your life today, along with the deepest of learning systems. The greatest of advancements and technologies must help us move into the direction by which we are one in sync with the source code of life on earth, the source code of God. Let's replenish our earth. It is essential to celebrate the earth, the energies of the earth, in a music, song, dance, in innovations, in any kind of future thought process, which includes inventions. But essentially, humans, we have evolved into human beings with more abilities than any other species on life, which includes all of these faculties which we have discussed, and much more. And our basic expressions of goodness, happiness, joy, contentment is through music and dance. And we should make sure that all of our celebrations into the future and also all of our engagements today and into the future also include a celebration of the energies of the earth, which makes it possible for you to engage in activities of goodness, activities of celebration, activities of goodness for your soul, and a celebratory attitude. So let our music, songs, dance also include a part of the celebration of the universe, of the earth we live in, of the basic life systems which give us oxygen, water, the rains, the winds, the seasons, the sea, the rivers, the lakes, the mountains, the glaciers which bring water into the rivers and into the oceans, which maintain a circle of life, the energies of life. The energies of life have been celebrated for tens and thousands of years, 10,000 years and more, in dance cultures, the greatest of cultures on earth, which included even the Qing dynasty, or the Romans, the Persians, the Aztecans, the Mesopotamians, the Indus Valley civilization. All of them celebrated nature in their own language, in their own traditions, in their own cultures. So why should we forget at this present generation about the energies of the earth which sustain our life, When we move with the energies of the earth, when we celebrate the energies of earth in its true sense by living a life of purpose along with the energies of the earth, our lives on earth are blessed, truly blessed, with all the needs and the wants manifold, because we are moving into abundance, we're moving into the energy of gratefulness, and let the advancements into the future in all of our thinking, in all of our evolution of thought process, in all of our technology, be also one with the energies of the earth. Let's replenish our earth.